Hello to the lovers of the occult sciences. I am Theiam. In this episode, we want to see whose third eye is open and who can recognize a supernatural being. We will have a contest in the comments section. I will place an image of a fairy among 7 ordinary women, and we will see who truly has their third eye open and was able to find the fairy. They are extremely powerful beings that live in the 4th dimension and sometimes come to our world to feed. Right now, as I speak to you after this episode, you will realize how many fairies you have seen in your life without knowing. One of the most accessible places where they are present is on adult porn sites. Sexual energy is a vital energy, an energy that is sent from the 2nd chakra to the previous or subsequent chakras. For example, if it is stored and goes to the 3rd chakra, it creates wealth. If it goes to the 4th chakra, it creates love. And its storage and retention in the 2nd chakra creates fame and attractiveness. One of the very fascinating supernatural beings that interacts with humans are these very fairies. We offer them our vital energy, and they give us a little bit of mental hormones in return. We offer a sexual sacrifice, and they return pleasure to us. If you see a fairy, even on your monitor or phone screen, and masturbate to them, they steal your vital energy. Up until just 30 years ago, fairies were very limited. Every time they intended to harvest energy from a human, they had to see them and establish a direct relationship with them. But today, thanks to social media and porn sites, they are everywhere. At every single moment, more humans are offering their vital energy. Sexual energy during sex with someone you love is exchanged between you. First, it goes from your 2nd chakra to your own 4th chakra, is purified, then reaches your partner's 4th chakra, and finally is stored in their 2nd chakra. Likewise, the energy of the person you love is purified in the 4th chakra and then is transferred to your 4th chakra and is stored in your 2nd chakra. A peerless exchange that cleanses the Kundalini of both parties and also receives new energies. Now imagine you are having sex with a stranger you do not know. This person could have done anything in their life and could carry any kind of negative energy with them, or might even be possessed. Entities like demons might have nested in their Kundalini, and when they have sex with you, like a trash can, they empty the energy of their 2nd chakra directly into your 2nd chakra. There is no love. The 4th chakra is bypassed. This act is so dangerous that if your third eye were open, you would clearly see you are in bed with a 20-meter king cobra. Forget the beauty of the physical body. The souls of people can be very terrifying. From higher dimensions, they do not see the sex of a man and a woman. They see a monster that is tearing you to pieces. But in masturbation, you only lose one energy. In the spiritual sciences, masters try to teach their students that even if masturbation occurs, its energy should be dedicated to a specific deity or entity. And in return, you should ask for something from them. The rings of the 2nd chakra are meant for these matters. Every time sex happens, energy is stored in it. You lose nothing and you even gain something. These energies become the offerings made during rituals, and in exchange, one of your wishes is fulfilled. These rings are treasures in the spiritual sciences, with which Egyptian priests transmuted their energy for centuries, and with the pure power of these rings, they ruled over Egypt. If you masturbate and do not give its energy to your love, and do not intend to do magic with it or utilize it, and don't even offer it to another human, whether through porn or any other means, merely out of a memory or ether string, then you have simply wasted your sexual energy. Now, what is the common occurrence regarding fairies? Millions of humans daily visit porn sites. That fairy has made a video of herself and uploaded it there. She doesn't even need to be online. The mere fact that you look at her face and accept her means you are offering your sexual energy to her, and in return, she provides you a fraction of the pleasure of orgasm. Every time you masturbate, you destroy millions of tiny particles of your soul, and if you were to kill a human, it's as if you have killed a generator machine of billions of souls. Not everyone you see on porn sites is a fairy. Today, I want to show you a few real examples of these fairies and practically explain their characteristics to you. So at least if you masturbated to an adult actress, you won't subsequently turn into the slave of a fourth-dimensional being. As long as you are with that fairy and feed her, everything is normal. The miseries and misfortunes of your life begin the moment you find another actress and stop feeding that fairy. She will disrupt your life for at least 40 days. Your achievements, your relationships, your flow of sustenance, everything of yours belongs to her. Now look at the images of these 8 women. Pause the video right here. Try to hear the voice of your third eye. Look deeply into their eyes. Which one is the fairy? Write down her number. And now we are going to reveal the real fairy. Did you guess right? Whoever chose this being has an open third eye. Open that famous sight that you know, the first sign. They do not have normal names. The second and most important sign, look into their eyes, you will see an empty vessel. There are many humans around you who are empty vessels and have no soul. Inorganic beings possess these vessels. The third point, a lack of fatigue. The fairy performs the most atrocious sexual acts that make up the darkest fantasies of humans without feeling pain, without getting tired, and she can provide these services for hours and days. It is the impure human who has a fetish for the torment of another human. That fairy does not feel pain. That fairy is laughing at you, and it is your soul that has a collar around its neck. Fourth, an endless craving. You might think that she is very highly aroused, whereas she has no sexual feeling. She is hungry. You are watching an offline video, but she's taking the living spirit of your sperms. With your own hands, you are placing particles of your soul on a plate and serving it to her. Let's go see some famous fairies. Look deeply into their eyes. Which one is the fairy? Did you guess right? The only currency in the entire universe, from the first to the 11th dimension, is energy, and our soul is an energy-generating machine. True, for now, in a vessel, we are captives of the third dimension. The succubus simply travel from the fourth dimension to the third dimension and harvest our vital energy and leave. Now, I will show you another example. These names will remain here for those who want to search and find similar examples. Among us live thousands of fourth-dimensional entities, that your soul doesn't even know about, and little by little, we will introduce them one by one. Immediately after sex with a fairy, you issue the permission for her to enter your vessel. If you previously had a protective barrier, that fairy breaks it and enters directly into your home and life. No prayer of protection or incense will stop her. You personally gave her permission to enter. The way to protect against fairies is the crystal grid of the second chakra, in sacred geometry of 57 points and sealed with the permission of the spiritual master. Having sex next to this grid brings sustenance. Masturbating next to it brings luck. And if you have sex with your spouse, the love of your life, next to this grid, the doors of success will open for you. Well, let's get to the next grand, worldwide ritual for all lovers of the spiritual sciences. A magic that we will all perform together, creating something historic. This time, a worldwide ritual for all my students, wherever you are in the world. By the permission of our great mother, Lady Lilith, we want to perform one of the most powerful ancient magics that brings attractiveness and fame for the followers of Lilith. Of course, I always tell my students that fame brings nothing but trouble and torment. But this very attraction, this popularity, has its own special fans. And with this magic, you will easily transmute your sexual energy, turning it into fame and attractiveness. The energy that you lose in vain, that gets wasted or offered to fairies. And in this worldwide ritual, I will teach you how to transmute this energy and how it can change every single one of your lives, especially the chosen 40 whose names I will write in my personal scroll. Attractiveness is not in the geometry of the face and body. It is in the energy of the second chakra. A lady might be very ordinary, but always full of suitors around her. Another lady might be perfect in every way, the best skin, the best hair, truly beautiful in every sense of the word, but unsuccessful in relationships. Because attractiveness is an energy for which others are willing to break their necks, not the standards that a plastic surgeon applies like a stencil on everyone. Attractiveness is an energy and can be harnessed. All interested people who wish to participate in this worldwide magic, send a message to my assistants on the main telegram of the Academy, and up until the night of the new year of 2026, I am giving everyone this opportunity to complete their second chakra grid and align with this energy. All my students around the world and thousands of people inside Iran will set up these grids simultaneously, and a massive wave of alignment with this energy will be created. A magic that will create fame and attractiveness for everyone by the permission of my mother Lilith. And like previous magics, I will select 40 people and write their names in my personal scroll. These 40 people are chosen completely random, and anyone who completes the grid and sends their photo to my assistants has the chance to be one of these 40 people. May it be, by the permission of my mother Lilith, that the year 2026 is full of fame and attractiveness for you.